Schools teach you that making mistakes is bad and that we should be punished for them, despite the fact that humans learn from mistakes. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of one of the best-selling books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, said that through mistakes, we either succeed or we learn. One of our most powerful and motivating tools is failure. In this video, we're going to discuss some of the best lessons we can learn from the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which changed many lives. Welcome to Finance Dojo! We aim to be the best personal finance educational channel you'll ever need. Click that subscribe button and the notification bell right now so you won't miss out. Playing it safe is actually bad advice. It keeps us stuck 10 years longer than needed, sticking at a job we hate. Instead of seeking true freedom and true prosperity, it causes us to simply be concerned with our benefits, getting a raise, and having a stable job. So if you're not getting your desired results, rather than just working harder, take a step back and think about whether you should start changing things up. Use your financial goal or things that you really want as motivation to increase your income. Everyone wants something. It's a new electric car for me, and I'm using that as motivation. Consider how you can afford it rather than just shutting it off and claiming you can't afford it, saying you'll never have it, or it doesn't matter because you're poor and can't have things like that. That's what gets you thinking. If I can acquire assets and get $1,000 a month in passive income, then I'll be able to afford this car, this thing. Think about what has to change in your life for you to be able to do this, have what you want, or live this way of life. What needs to change for this to happen? Make a name for yourself. I've been doing this ever since I learned it, focusing on both my financial situation and my health. Say something like, I have a healthy lifestyle, and a healthy lifestyle excludes fast food. You can apply this to so many other things. If you consider yourself to be wealthy, you'll think, would a wealthy person buy this? Would someone with money make this choice? And it really does make things much simpler. Give yourself the reputation of the person you want to be. Before you start investing, learn about it first. Most people simply start investing when they have extra cash, so they lose money, and then they conclude that investing is extremely risky and that they can't do it because they aren't an expert. They're doing things out of order. Before you start investing, educate yourself on money, stocks, real estate, starting a business, or whatever you're thinking of investing in before just throwing your money around aimlessly and essentially gambling. We always have choices. We can watch television, play video games, or learn about money. You can do those things you want to do, but we must understand that our choices are what will begin to manifest in our lives. So if you want to be financially independent, you must spend time learning about money. Pay yourself first. If you value yourself and your future, you must pay yourself first. It is necessary to start setting money aside for savings. If you are unable to pay your bills, you are compelled to get creative and find new ways to make money. Maybe you have to work a side job or do different things to make more money. Obviously, you don't want to act irresponsibly, but you also need to put pressure on yourself to make changes in areas of your life that will never change. Lazy people are frequently the busiest. Robert Kiyosaki said that many people simply work harder when they are facing a problem, rather than truly attempting to make money and taking a step back and doing some difficult things, moving out of their comfort zone. Hard work is extremely necessary, and there is nothing wrong with it, but it is not always the solution. Many people will use fear to stop them from investing. They won't move forward since they knew someone who failed 40 years ago. Some would say they won't invest in real estate because they don't want to fix dilapidated rooms or toilets, and they're concentrating on that instead of the profit real estate investing may provide. I don't personally want to fix toilets and dilapidated rooms, but because I'm earning money, I pay workers to solve issues because it's a business expense. Be generous. Many people will donate whatever money is left at the end of the month or once they have more money. They emphasize receiving before giving, although as we all know, giving is preferable to receiving. Even if you don't have plenty of cash, Give some with the mindset that you are blessed, abundant, and able to help others. Focus on that instead of constantly dwelling on what you lack. We need to focus on assets instead of liabilities. An asset versus a liability is a concept that most people are unaware of. They don't concentrate on it, but it's an important factor if you want to be wealthy. An asset is anything that puts money in your wallet, whereas a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. Most people believe that their home is the greatest asset, but only while they are actively trying to sell it. It is a liability since it deducts money from their pocket each month, as opposed to say a rental property with a positive cash flow, which actually puts money in your wallet each month. People claim they don't care about money are usually mistaken because despite this, they will work for 8 hours a day for nearly all of their greatest years of their lives in order to get money. The fear of losing prevents most people from ever winning. They will never invest, quit their job, or take any risk since their fear of losing money outweighs their excitement and happiness at actually succeeding. They would rather stay put and play it safe, guaranteeing that they would continue to live paycheck to paycheck than venture out and try new things. You must conquer fear if you want to be financially free. Embrace those that are more intelligent than you. You don't have to be the best in every field, but you do have to know some. When you need help or need to ask questions, you can reach out to that someone who has the expertise in their field. Having more money won't make your issues go away. When given more money, people will just spend more. There are people who make $50,000 and $150,000, yet they both struggle to make ends meet. However, you should pay attention to how you're spending the money. Do you keep it? Do you just waste it? Do you invest it? Or are you just keeping it in reserve? Invest in your brain. Robert Kiyosaki mentioned several times in the book how he paid $500 for a course that ultimately earned him $1 million. Always concentrate on your most valuable asset, the knowledge that lies inside that head. You never know what one idea might do to alter the course of your life. Start taking care of your own affairs. To achieve financial freedom, you must stop trading your time for money and start concentrating on doing something that will continue to pay you while you're sleeping and eventually surpass how much you make at your job. Only then will you be able to quit trading your time for money and experience true freedom in your life. A common saying is that activity always trumps inaction. While many individuals fantasize about having money, being rich, strong, and healthy, very few people act on their dreams. Start looking at yourself and ask where you want to be. Simply take action and make it happen. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. You should always do your own research and speak to a financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.